Chat cracks me up. Chat makes me smile. For sure. Let's get going. We're started. We're live now, Jay.
We are live.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to Slow Markets. I'm Coach Dakota. Over to my right, your right. Someone's right, someone's left. How are you, Coach Jay? How are you,
I'm
man? What a day.
I'm
What a
doing all right,
freaking
man.
day.
I'm doing all right. Yeah, what a day it was. Seeing markets rally, uh, equities rally, gold rally. Everything's going up. Find something to buy and buy it. Hold on to it. Seems like the play. Had an okay day. Had an okay day. Called out and traded a short in the Nasdaq from 25 650s. I think it was the
Yeah.
price. Had a pretty decent profit target. Didn't maximize that trade, and then took some lower quality ones, but decent day overall. How was yours, man? Saw you on fast markets. Kind of a mixed bag as
It's
well.
it's the case of calling the market out and then not taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
It's like, man, guess what, everybody? You know, um, let's go through a rapid fire. I'll talk about it. We'll talk about my day here in a minute, man. But let's get started. Let's get started. As always, in the YouTube chat, there's our Top Step risk disclosure. Everything that we go over is for educational purposes only. And yeah, you know the drill. You know the drill. Not financial advice, not a signals class. We're all here to learn and to get better together. So let's take a look at gold. I'm going to run through gold real quick, but what do you think about gold, everybody? What do you think about gold, chat? Tell me. How do you feel about gold? I mean, was my call out the past week good? Did I lead the horses to water? And did those horses drink? Let me know that. Did the horses drink? Because I know last night when I was buying gold here at these 40/50s, there's a lot of people in chat saying I'm buying the top. then now here we are within 24 hours. We're up here at these 41/50s. We're at these 41/50s testing these highs that I was looking at last night. so so there you go. There you go, chat. I don't know what more you want to get the like button up, but yeah, calling out trades like this, seeing this market movement, and then actually making money and day trading are two different things. I say it all the time. It happens. I demonstrate it. What's the most important thing of trading? Risk management, managing a trade. Where do you get in? Where do you get out? And then timing, right? I said it during fast markets. You got to have direction and you have to have timing. So sometimes you get the direction wrong, right? And timing might not be there. So that's kind of where it was last night. I took a loss last night. Took a loss in fast markets. And it was a rough day for me. Hit the daily loss limit, but we are back at it again. We are coming up here towards these highs. I mean, we hit the profit targets in gold, Jay. I mean, it's hard to be a buyer now. I would like to see some resistance up here towards these 160 zone in gold and maybe look for a pullback. What are your thoughts, man? I'll switch it to your charts.
Uh, Looking at the daily in gold, what I'm looking at is this October 21st candle. And the rejection spot for me looks like 440s, 4240s. That would be one daily ATR move to the upside, which, very well could happen the way we see gold moving right now. It's already pretty bullish here. This actually looks very similar to yesterday's price action in gold. It's identical to yesterday's price action in gold. Looking at a 30-minute chart here. So what am I seeing? 30-minute candle from the open. Attach a VWAP to it. That's just pushing to the upside. We got another one here. I like 4240s in gold. Now, how we get there is the question.
42
But 4240s would be my
right.
target. Again, that's one full daily ATR move to the upside, right? If we don't see any more downside here, we already got the volume to come in. For whatever reason, they started buying gold during the Asia session again. We've seen this sometimes be a sell-off hour or so, but it looks pretty healthy to the upside again. Question is, does that happen today? I do think we have a high likelihood of trading 4200s today in gold by the time the New York session is over. Again, how do you trade that? will be the question. If we get a little bit of a pullback to 41.20s, maybe looking to get in there.
Looking to buy 41.20s, right?
Yeah, somewhere down there. Yeah, somewhere 41.25-ish. Looking at the high of the 30-minute opening range. If we get a pullback to there and VWAP stays where it is, then that gives me a good spot to maybe limit some risk. Low a day could be the risk limiter there, but we'll see.
Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
bullish. I'm bullish. We broke out of a daily consolidation. Let's see if it holds.
Correct. Yep, we broke out of that consolidation on the daily in the gold. Now let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Michael Burry is, think he's going to sleep tonight? I don't know. What a freaking rally did we get? If we measure from bottom to top, well over 1,000 points, 1,600 points, 4.3% here in the NASDAQ. We gapped and go. It was a gap and go. We gapped and we just did not look back. We didn't even try to attempt to fill it after the first hour or so. But now we are bumping up against this high. So I'm curious to see if we're going to run into resistance somewhere around this zone. It's a decent zone. I dare say maybe these 870s, if not maybe these 800s. So we are seeing a little bit of resistance. I know they're talking about the shutdown, right? The government vote, the government shutdown. We have a little bit of news coming out this week. Obviously, we have to make sure we are understanding there's news, even though we kind of get a little caught up on the day-to-day, understanding we have Fed speakers coming out. A lot of Fed speakers, what is this, tomorrow? For some reason, we have Fed Bar speaking late tonight. Am I seeing that right? Fed Bar speaking tonight, maybe after the football game. Packers versus Eagles. Am I seeing that correct? And then we have Fed speakers throughout most of tomorrow. But honestly, I think it's all eyes on what the Fed's is going to be saying and the government shutdown. Is that going to be done? Is that going to be finished? And then, of course, on the 13th, we have core CPI and jobless claims, more Fed speakers, more inflation data. So inflation data, Fed speakers, government shutdown. Those are the main things that I guess the market is going to be paying attention to and watching. But we're buy algorithm back on, man.
That's what it looks like. We're less than 1.5% off the all-time high now in the NASDAQ. Actually, 2.5% off the all-time high in the NASDAQ. So we're not far. The S&P is even closer. I think the S&P is 1.5% off that high. We could see that in a day, right? The government shutdown ends. The market hears some good news. We find where Michael Burry's liquidation price is, and we're talking about all-time highs. But we will see here.
Yeah, where's his liquidation price? That's the curious thing, right? It's got to be at least all-time highs because he was able to hold to that before he released his statement. But we'll see. I'm back on gold. Are you seeing any trades? I'm going to switch to gold on my end and see if we pull up any trades, and we'll get the music started.
I think I like longs in gold, but I think I need a little bit of a pullback here. We'll see what 41.50 gives us here, but I like a little bit of a pullback. I'm going to step away for just a second. I got to go turn my AC on, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. While you are gone, Coach Jay will switch back to my charts, and we'll do our regular housekeeping work. Hashtag slow markets. Let's go through this. There it is on the YouTube chat. There is my Twitter handle. Go ahead and tag me. Do hashtag slow markets. Tag me in a trade. Tag me in a trader workstation. Something I could share it live on there. And of course, let me get my gram up and running. When I'm not on there, that's where I will be going through. Trying to give some updates. Any updates today? You know. I'll review something. I'll make everybody a deal. I'll review some stats. My own stats. My trading stats. If we could get up to 800 likes, I'll do that. I will do that. And while we'll watch gold, I'm gonna monitor these markets for trades. Gold has been going up, so maybe there is a breakout opportunity, and then of course The NASDAQ. The NASDAQ. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't mind a short the NASDAQ for a break of these 730s and a retest of 710s. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to build into a position here. We're going to take one off. We're going to take one after good old Michael Burr. Dakota, every day after you change time past, it's time to give the same push. Not sure what you mean by that one. All right, you left and I'm short the NASDAQ. Coach J.
I heard that. I have these earpieces and I'm like, oh, maybe he's short the NASDAQ.
Save me, man. Save me. What am I doing?
Don't do it. NASDAQ is crazy. Hey, no, you know what? I shorted the NASDAQ today. Like I said, it was a pretty good trade. There's opportunity in shorting this market. I think I would like it a lot higher, maybe 800s. But hey, you saw what you saw, man. We know you're a good trader, so
yeah, no, I mean that goes off of Coach Dakota. How did you do today? I hit my daily loss limit in fast markets. I had the right idea. I just like slow markets last night. Right idea, right setup, just horrible timing and execution. But that's the point of having a daily loss limit. Let's get back to it.
Get right back into it. What price are you short?
Short from 38 to from 4 micros. 4 micros. So continuing with this small size, I want to see a break of these 730s, 729, and a retest of 711. But these
man, chat is hilarious. So like he's wearing a sweatshirt and he's turning on his AC. It's a comfort thing, chat. Sometimes you need a nice breeze, but you like the sweater is like wearing a blanket, right? What does everyone keep their AC at in their house?
I have mine at 67. 67, yeah. Keep mine at 67, and I'm wearing my hoodie. Oh, you gone mute.
Oh, you should be able to hear me now. I just turned mine to 69.
69.
And that's not for the memes. That's just nice temperature.
That's just a nice temperature. Where's? Let me make sure I have my right stop. I want mine at these session highs. I'll add. This is one where I'm okay with building a position if we start to break these 30s. Best temperature. 73. Okay, you know who keeps their temperature hot?
Who's that?
So someone, Iceland said 79, 77. Who keeps theirs in like the mid to upper 70s?
Who's that?
There's
it's crazy.
People in the chat. A few people in chat.
I chat know, is saying, isn't it cold in New Jersey? It is cold. For whatever reason, in this apartment, it gets very hot in here. It gets very hot in here. I can think at that temperature. That's what it is. We could think straight and put on some good trades. Yeah.
All right. Well, chat out if you're watching and seeing anything. I am short the NASDAQ, and I'm willing to add to this position like I just did right there. I added. So I'm short 6 micros. 41 Gs and open a window. It's 50 degrees outside. Yeah, Utah, it's cold. Chicago, it's cold. New York, New Jersey, it's starting to get into winter, everyone. Caught short gold. This is
I like starting to look for golds. Gold near 4130, 4130s, 4120s. I do see a potential pullback to there. Think about getting in long there. You have a target downside for the NASDAQ?
711, 711, 710.
711.
Just the retest of the session low.
Nice.
Someone says Texas is cold. Someone's looking for 27s on gold.
27s, I can see that. Got a view up at 34, is that right? Yep. One of the things I re-listened, people ask for your favorite trading books all the time or favorite books. I don't really like to read trading books that are super technical, but if you ever listened to or read the Market Wizards books, Unknown Market Wizards, I started re-listening to that this weekend. And one of the traders who I only listen to the group of futures traders in there. Yeah, you know, he has options traders, he has stock traders. I don't know why it's interesting to listen to the futures traders, but one of the guys, he talks about removing marginal trades from your process. And that has been a focus. Removing all the marginal trades. Yeah, the trades that, you know, have a lower probability, maybe lower reward, and just focusing on the ones that pay you the most.
I like that.
Right. So, yeah, quality a marginal trade quantity. Exactly.
Quality over quantity. All right, I'm adding to this short.
Oh, Bell says, I can't really read, but I do like audiobooks. Hey, audiobooks are great. Audiobooks are great.
I used to listen to a ton of audiobooks when I just drive. Whenever I drive somewhere, audiobook. Because whenever I'm driving, I feel like I'm wasting time. Right? Just brainless.
You're just driving, yeah.
Just driving. So I always just put on an audiobook. I feel a little bit more productive. A little more productive if I'm driving and listening. Nothing on gold yet.
Nothing yet.
NASDAQ just hanging around my entry right now.
Holding VWAP. NASDAQ's at 740 is VWAP.
All right, chat. Like I said, if we get to 800 likes, I'll review my stats. I'll review my stats in front of you and answer some questions. How's that? I reviewed my XFA, so I'll review the stats that I posted today on social media. Welcome.
What's the like number? 800?
800.
What are we at right now?
280.
280?
We're at, 300.
Let me see if I hit. Oh, well, I can't even talk. I didn't hit the like button. There we go. Added one.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I got it.
318.
I'm asking for likes, and I haven't even liked it. So there you go. I liked it now. All right. Then we'll get through some of these hashtag slow markets. I'll go through and run that. If you see any trades, Jay.
Yeah, I do like longs in the NASDAQ. Probably right around where you'd be getting out of this long. Right now, the first 30-minute range, we are holding that high, 735s. But what I'm looking for is, because this VWAP didn't leave this range super aggressively, what I'm looking for is more of a pullback into the middle of the range. For the equities in general, I'm going to not trade the NASDAQ. I'm going to trade it in the S&P, but looking for more of a pullback in either one of them.
Okay. You haven't been trading the NASDAQ, right?
Nope. Trying to stay away from it. I'll trade gold. I'll trade the S&P. The Russell and the Dow, low-key, are great markets to trade. I know they don't get a lot of attention, but great markets to trade. But I'll be taking... If I take an equities trade here, it'll be in the S&P.
Okay, fair enough. I know MP's been preaching. Hey, like, take the ES. ES. And I say it all the time too. If you're brand new to trading or trying to find consistency, the ES is a great place to start. NASDAQ is a little chaotic for newer traders. So it says, first time to slow markets. This is unbearably slow. Welcome to slow markets. You do not have to trade. You could tune in. You could ask questions. You could watch. Typically, I do a lot of setups off higher time frames, so it makes sense. And that's the hint of the name, right? Sometimes it's slow markets, but sometimes it's not slow. Sometimes it's extremely fast.
Sometimes it's gonna move. Yeah.
Especially in gold.
Someone's asking what's wrong with the NASDAQ. Nothing wrong with the NASDAQ. I think it's still a great market to trade. For me, it's a simpler time trading the S&P. I'll say it that way. Same trade ideas, same thesis plays out. It's just the S&P, I've found, respects levels a little bit more, moves at a slower pace. But the NASDAQ's still a great market. Still a great market. If you're a beginner trader, if you're newer to trading, I would suggest maybe looking at something slower. But the pace of the NASDAQ, you're not going to get anywhere else, and which is, you're giving that up with going something smaller, but that's okay.
correct. Yep. The ES over the NASDAQ. Still market starting 7:30 p.m. was lit. I don't know if something is wrong. It's during the daylight savings. I think that's what it is, right? Sometimes daylight savings, change in volatility, change in time, throw things a little out of sync. A little out of sync. I passed two combines this week. Wish me luck. You don't need luck.
Nice.
You need that just skill. Keep that same process.
Yep.
Gold's been great. Someone wants to see my chart.
Don't change anything. Don't change anything. What does it mean when you say overnight inventory above or below? So when you're talking about the opening call, you'll normally hear Hogue say, the overnight inventory is short or long. If you look at gold last night, right, what we're looking at is by the time we get to the regular trading hours, so that's 9:30 a.m. Eastern time for the equities, has the market been up or down from the open? That's really all it is, right? Sometimes I think we came in this morning and we said overnight inventory is long. So sometimes what you look for, and is exactly what we got, was a reconciliation of that overnight inventory, which means if they were long, you see a pullback. If they were short, sometimes you'll see a pull up in the market. What I'm usually looking at is where price is in relation to VWAP. And if we're above VWAP, that's long overnight inventory. And sometimes, like today, we got that sell-off back to VWAP before we continued higher.
Viewers continue higher. Someone says, Dakota, your mic volume is a bit low in comparison.
I'm just screaming over here, that's why. Using my outside voice.
Using outside voice. It should be better. It should be better. Let me know if mine is a little bit audio. Why enter in the chop? Why enter in the chop? Well, you see this candlestick. We came up, we test these session highs, and we sold off down here to these 30s. And I was looking, and I am looking for, I am looking for a break through these 30s to retest 711, 713, maybe these session lows. That's why. Now, I entered this on this candle, as we was breaking down, and then I added, and we have went sideways since. We've went sideways since I entered this trade, Jay. What did you put your stop at? I have my stop at session highs, but I'm watching this. If we do break through these 50s, I might just bail out. Just bail it.
Yeah, pretty quiet right now. I definitely want to see this hold at 50 on this short. But we did get a little burst of selling right after the top of the hour. Yeah, as long as it holds these 50s, I think these are good.
The sidewise.
But, got a little bit of size up above you here. What is this? 300, 200 contracts at 750, 755, 200 contracts sitting there in the minis. Gold pulling back here. I like these 20s in gold. If we get down to 20s in gold, I will be a buyer down there. Again, anything we say is for educational purposes only. But
gold selling off? Gold selling off? Yeah, gold selling
pulling
off
back just a little bit here.
Just a wee bit. All right.
I think 20s is my price.
Do you trade morning New York your session? Josh, I think you mean the New York session. Yeah, I am on air for the New York session. I was on air this morning. Who is Michael Burry? How he affects the markets, big short. I don't think he affects the markets. He just shorted a big position and everyone kind of panicked, I think. And we're right back up. He's the one that had a big short position during the 2008, housing market crash. I think he's had a few other
Got a movie
calls.
written about him.
Yeah, they made a movie about him. They might make another movie about him called The Big Short. Squeeze.
Big stop out.
The Big Stop Out. Yeah. Who knows? You never know what's gonna happen. I mean, the thing is, we don't know the guy's time frame. We don't know his entry price. We just know he's short Nvidia and Palantir, a bigger position than normal, I guess. Right? Or am I wrong? Does anybody else? What price is he at?
Let's see. Let's see if we can get exactly what his price is.
Chat would know.
Chat definitely knows.
Chat definitely knows. Yeah, it'd be like it'd be the sequel, right? The Big Short, and then the sequel, like in small letters at the bottom. Squeeze. I need to patent that before before Netflix takes it. The $1 trillion AI bubble. Richard, don't spread. Come on, dude. I had to mute Richard last night. It's insane to hear Dakota tell new traders to trade the ES. I'll give you one warning on, like, you. I see you do that. Come on.
Yeah. Trade the market that makes sense to you. And I is there something wrong with that suggestion?
There's nothing wrong. I don't understand. He's just drama, man. I have a low, very thin. What do they call it? Short rope for trolls tonight.
Yeah. I didn't see a price. For Burry. But I wonder if you think he's just short shares, or you think he's doing it like an options position?
Puts. I think
it's puts. Okay.
I think it's Michael Burr is in puts.
Okay. I was gonna look at a Palantir chart and see if I could see the volume. Where he might have gotten in short.
Oh, chat knows. Chat. Michael Burr. Is he in puts? He's in puts, correct? Does anybody know the strike price? When he got in? Expiration?
Lexi Finance says
all the puts. Good stuff. All the good stuff. Someone says 1.1 billion in puts. Woo.
That's a lot of money.
That's. Well, he's gonna. You'd have to. I mean, you could let them expire, right? So I mean, short squeeze wouldn't be the right choice of words. When you're short stock, then yeah, you can have a short squeeze because you'd have to buy the stock in order to close your position. It's Nvidia and Palantir puts. I just know that. That's all I know, though. NASDAQ still continues to go sideways.
Gold got a little bit of a pullback to VWAP. I saw somebody in the chat saying, why not buy gold off of VWAP? You definitely could, right? And that's kind of exactly where it bounced to 41.35s. I'm just looking for a little bit more of a pullback. I feel like I've been a little impatient in trades recently, so I'm gonna wait. And if it doesn't give me a pullback, that's fine. I won't get in, but I like these 41.20s for a test at some point today.
Okay.
We got settlement price right there around 41.20. So it might even be, what is settlement? 41.22 evens. Might even be a trade that happens tomorrow, but that's the area that I would want to buy gold. It can definitely continue to rise from here, though. You see that VWAP pullback. It's pretty nice.
I think I've been bullish gold for a week. It's finally started to pay off, and all that smack and talking about Michael Burry, and I'm over here short the NASDAQ. This is, and we're just going sideways. Look, I got in it, and 5 minutes. This is 5 minutes.
Hasn't done anything
over the left. We have literally just went to the right. I mean, technically slowly down, I guess. I don't know on the close of these candles, but it's just been sideways. And while we're going sideways, I guess we could do some hashtag slow markets while we wait. Where did it go?
I want to comment here on the there were some chart issues or things like that. We don't know. Dakota and I don't work on those charts, and they definitely don't want us working on them because they would never get fixed. But there is a engineering team that works on this platform day in and day out to improve it. And are there issues? At some point, there was an issue today, a chart issue. We talked about it. But to say things like this is shady and things like that, I'm going to be honest, it seems a little clickbaity. If you look at Topstep's response anytime we've had any issues, and there have been issues, and MP has talked about them, it's an issue that is normally resolved in due time. So be patient is what I would ask, right? What we could ask, be patient. And of course, no one wants these issues to happen, right? Ideally, the engineering team never gets a ticket about a platform issue, but it does happen. But it does make it right. What was the last AWS issue we gave out? Topstep gave out free XFAs, right, to multiple people. So, there's a lot of times there's a recency bias for things like that, but just be patient. Just be patient. And I trust me, I get it. Dakota and I, we talked about the issues earlier today. Like, man, it's a little frustrating, but it is what it is. And the team is working on it day in and day out. It will be the best futures trading platform out there. And we got a pretty damn good gold NASDAQ short you got going on right now.
Yeah, I got to show Michael Burry how it's done. Let's do this. Let's get this done. Let's get through these 29s. The big short right here, right now. Not too bad. Not too bad. The way you get out of a hole is stop digging and base hits. I'm going to move my stop loss now to the top of that consolidation we were at. And what this calls for is... Do we get to 800 likes yet, Jay?
I don't think so.
We're not at 800 likes yet. Okay. Like I said, I won't share and talk about my stats until we get to 800. Oh, and they're a good one. They're a good one. I shared it on X. I shared it on X.
Oh, did you? I must have missed it.
I did. October stats.
Oh, nice.
Just over 660,000.
Ooh. It's a nice month.
It's a good month. It is a good month.
This is why I didn't want to buy gold here. We're kind of right back to VWAP. It would have been nice for a 6-point trade or so, but I think there's a little bit more room down before we see that next leg up in gold. So I'll be patient here.
What's up, Dakota? Fill that hole. I don't know why I read that one out loud.
What's your target here? 7-Elevens?
I don't know how we're going. 7-10s. The low of these.
That was crazy.
Pause.
What is this guy talking about?
Pause. All right, this is my target down here in these sessions. Get me off. See what I'm trading. I tell you what, it's hard to trade and have chat open at the same time. It's such a distraction, man. Nas about to pop and make a new high. We'll see. We'll see. Clip it. Clip it. No, we got to get to 800 likes. Come on, chat. We'll go through some of these hashtag slow markets while we watch this. Made 8,000 this week at Topstep. Made a decent amount of it in aftermarket watching Coach DBA. Nice work. Nice work.
I like this for one more leg lower.
Like what?
This trade that you're in. This short you're in.
Okay. Because you're looking at that same level too, right?
Yeah, I'm looking to buy it down there, but like near these 700s. But if you look at my charts, you have my charts up, or you have your charts up? I can't even see. Leave your charts up. Leave your charts up. But Anne-Marie was actually talking about this kind of GAN box thing, right? Where we have this heavy selling candle, we hold 50% of it. We got almost an equal leg, right? Measured move kind of thing. If we hold this 50%, one more of these legs, which is about 20 points, puts us right at 700s. I like this trade, Dakota. I like this trade.
Oh, here we go. Here's a little bit of some momentum. Let's get through this. I'll start taking profits as we tag these lower 20s. 63 ticks. Let's see if we could get through some of this. I'll put a buy limit out there. Little teaser. This is a live account, so my orders do go through the books. But I need to see a breakdown. I don't want to see this happen where we barely tick a little bit lower and then we just bounce off that. I don't like that. I want to see a break, just a solid break through this. Come on, Michael Burr, tweet something. No, I'm not gonna jinx.
So there's a lot going on in this chat right now. You guys are on one, but we appreciate it. We appreciate you all being here. Remember, if you get to 800 likes, get to go through Dakota's stats. We're at 565 right now. Anyone in any trades, let us know, chat. What are you guys trading right now? NASDAQ trading 25,727. Who's in a trade currently? Buy wheat.
I'm the opposite of Michael Burry. We'll see. I've been a bull. I've been bullish on gold. I'm bullish overall in general. I don't mind taking little base hits on the short side, but bull.
Somebody said, does anyone know what Dakota's strategy is? Find something to buy and buy it.
DBA concepts.
Find something to buy and buy it. No, Dakota explains it night in and night out, but it's a technical approach looking at candle patterns, 3-bar reversals, support and resistance areas. Uses a tick chart as well as a time chart for levels, but
Dang, good explanation, man. We've been trading for so long together.
Like we've been trading together.
You could just recite how I trade just off the top of your head. Nice. This dang thing's just it got within a point. A point. Don't do that.
Of your exit?
Yeah, not like this. Alright, I'm turning the music up.
Shout out to Antonio in the chat, live trader with Topstep. Good to see you.
Nice work.
Here's that third. Well, I'm not going to say that. Here's the next leg down.
You gotta watch what we say, man. Every night it's something new, especially on slow markets. Chat gets a little wild. All right, come on. We got within a half a tick, a half a point. It's teasing me. Okay. Come on, 800 likes. 800 likes. We got it, chat.
Oh man. Did you get out there?
Story by week, man. No.
What a pop. What a pop. Relax, chat. Relax. Nice pop here in the NASDAQ. What do we get down to? 720s?
I just bail on this. That's not what I wanted to see. Whatever. Go back to gold. Yeah.
Wow, what a pop there.
Rip.
Who caught that long?
No, I'm not gonna even look at that. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I was looking for 720. We hit 720 and a half.
All right, so we got a headline about 5 minutes ago. Majority of the U.S. Senate passes legislation to reopen federal government. Voting continues. And so we got a majority vote. That was about 5 minutes ago. That was just a pop right there. Wow. 30 points.
Did I ever eat that banana? No. I'm going through it tonight. I'm going through it this week.
What a pop. Hey, it's still early, man.
Taking profits here at 720. And we got to 720 and a half.
Oh, 720 half. It's Hoag's 10% rule right there.
Well, I mean, that was 10% because I was looking for.
Yeah, it was, right?
that was supposed to be my 10%.
Hey. Sometimes you gotta. You know what I've been? I trade with Hoag every morning during the opening call, and he just market orders everything. And sometimes you might not get filled exactly where you want the trade to get filled, but there's a guarantee that you're going to get in or out. So much so that you remember last year when we were executing trades on the house account, you're like, yeah, Hoag, I think I like. And by the time you said that, he's like, all right, we're in. It's kind of nice to think that way with your trades. Just, I'm in, I'm out. This is the area I want to be in. Let's see here.
Yeah, I cut minus 56. Minus 56.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Coach D, why did I not take profit? Well, it didn't hit my profit. That's why. Like, what else? How else do you want me to explain it? Someone says, Dakota, you suck. This trade all this time and it make third leg up. up. So it says white hoodie again. You living in it? Man, this is my slow markets hoodie. No, this is not. No, this is a whole different hoodie.
Is that the OG slow markets hoodie?
No. This is a completely new one. This is a completely new one.
Okay. Nice.
But the slow markets hoodies, it's ready for a wash. Just because I have a white hoodie doesn't mean it's the same one.
Yeah, I did say I was looking for a long where Dakota was getting out, but originally your exit was 710s, right?
710s, yep.
Yeah, that's where I was looking for. So I was looking for a long down here in this area. It stopped short of both where we were both looking at. What do y'all watch for news? I use Financial Juice and a couple of different sources. Financial Juice, the main one, investing.com, TopstepTV.
All right, we're almost to that 800 likes. I'll review the stats. We'll flex on them. Don't worry. Why is everyone's busting my chops? What did that guy say in Fast Markets? He's like, man, he's got a hell of a chin built up by YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start, Jay.
What's that?
Day one of fighting my followers until I get knocked down. Let's do it.
Fighting? Oh my god.
Have you seen that on YouTube? I
have
it was
not.
On Instagram. I can't remember where I saw it. It's just
that has not come across my algorithm.
No. Maybe it's just my algorithm.
It's all that boxing content you're watching.
It's all that boxing content I'm watching, where the guy's like day one, and he just finds like a random follower, meets up, and spars.
Oh, I have seen that. I have seen that. I forgot that guy's name. I have seen that. Someone asked, where can you get Topstep swag? Bruno put it in the chat. Put it one more time. Shop.topstep.com. We actually just relaunched the site, so there's some new stuff in there. Some nice sweats, whiskey glasses, whatever you need. Christmas is coming up, so get an item for your favorite trader at shop.topstep.com.
Look at that.
So it's like we're doing commercials here.
You're become professional.
Right.
Professional right there. So they passed the bill on the Senate, huh? That's what it's looking like? Voting continues.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Rejected up at those 750s again.
Yeah, they did. I'm happy. We got to go to Dubai and come. Yeah, Jay, maybe we take a trip out there to Dubai.
Ton of traders out there, right?
Yeah, there's lots of traders out there. NASDAQ just chopping it up. Gold doing a whole lot of it, nothing as well.
Same, yeah. Let me scan to see if there's anything else that is interesting out here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin.
They have glasses, lowball glasses. What do you mean they have glasses on the shop?
Yeah, there's like a whiskey glass. There's like there's a water bottle called the liquidity bottle.
Oh yeah, okay.
Some vests on there, onesies for your baby. There's a ton of stuff on there.
Onesies for the baby. All right. It's okay. I like the vest. They got some pretty nice stuff on there.
Yeah. I might get that vest.
Yeah, I was eyeballing that one too, man.
I might get that vest. It's like the Finance Bro vest, but Topstep brand.
I was thinking the same thing. It's a Finance Bro vest for sure.
Yep.
All right, watching.
It's a North Face vest too. It's pretty nice. What are you looking at in gold?
Just a sideways movement.
Yeah.
All sideways movement. That's what this is.
Tig says, I knew Jay would like that vest. I have like 10 vests in my closet.
Really?
I don't know what it is. Yeah,
you're
it's
a
like
vest person.
It's like the perfect thing to wear between summer and winter.
Dare I say you're invested?
I know you've been workshopping jokes during fast markets with the green apple thing, but chat, rate that joke.
Rate that joke. Rate that joke. They got to get to the 800 likes first. I am going to flip on my bias in gold for a hot minute.
Okay, looking short here.
I'm looking short here. See if we can build a position for the short side here in gold. What do we think? What do we think, chat?
I like 41.20s. I don't know that I want to short into it just because gold is so strong to the upside, but if you're looking short,
We'd need to break 36s.
Okay.
I'm kind of looking at a shoulder head shoulder pattern here on the 5-minute shot. 5-minute chart. Do you see that? On gold?
Head and shoulders pattern, 5-minute chart in gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. Let's see. I'm gonna try and build a position here. I'm short 5.
Whereas the neckline is kind of that 34 area.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. 34, 35.
35, yeah.
All right, let's see if we can do this.
Yeah. If you short it, I'm potentially getting long your exit.
We got to get to my exit first, man. Last
We
time
got
we got
pretty close
within a
last time.
half a tick or a half a point in the NASDAQ.
Yeah. Chat, please don't spam messages. Because then when you get muted, you're not going to understand why. We see everyone's message. We try to comment on as many as possible.
Yep.
Except for Richard Harris trade ideas.
Oh, that guy.
But if he talks about his wins, then we'll comment on those. So keep sharing those, Richard Harris. You know we love you being here. Switch it over to your screen if you can, Dakota.
Ooh, okay. Someone says I'm short gold from 142. The question is, do I want to add to this one if we break? Gold is up. How much tonight? Gold's up 0.43%. So we could definitely see a move down to go retest these 32s. Nice. I could just be wrong again. Someone says, Dakota, short gold for the first time ever I've seen. Yeah. No comment. Hey, I want to say this. I've been short gold plenty of times, but not on the long term. I would not hold a short gold. I don't think I'd have a hard time holding a short gold for longer than a day. If I'm short gold, it's going to be like, hey, I'm out of this position within 30 minutes. And then being short anything, I'm just so uncomfortable.
Flip those charts over.
Alt-I. 3-bar reversal on the 30-minute gold. I don't look at 30 minutes. You think the live's changing your psych? It has nothing to do with psychology right now for me. It's going to be a fade Dakota this week.
No, we won't call that into existence. It's just this VWAP here in gold has just been so supportive. 41.35s. Break below that, we're good, but right now it is holding pretty strong.
Someone says, what's the Alt button? Well, if you hit Alt-I on your keyboard, it will inverse the chart. All right, I'm just going to bet on that. That was just not it. No one shorts gold. Don't short gold. Don't short gold. I've been saying that for a while now, Coach Jay. I've been saying it for a while. Don't short gold. And then I shorted gold.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes, you know, what that I would call that is maybe not getting so married to a bias, but then you had reasonable expectations. You managed to trade. You got out. All right.
Yeah. Now watch it. We might pump to session highs now.
50s.
Yeah.
It's not going to give me the pullback that I'm looking for.
You're looking to buy it too, and we're not getting.
I mean, yeah, I'm looking to buy it. I just don't want to buy it here, right? Because we've seen these kind of flush out moves in gold. I'd rather buy one of those. And like I said, I'm being intentionally patient here, which may mean I miss a trade, but that's okay.
NQ's still flatlining too. NQ's flatlining. Someone says a couple weeks ago I hit 100 points on gold short overnight. Yeah, a couple weeks ago we were having some amazing volatility in gold. That's for sure.
Micro Bitcoin is interesting here.
Micro Bitcoin, okay.
Interesting for a short here. $107s.
Says,
if we get a pop back up to 107s, I'll be short micro Bitcoin.
Short micro Bitcoin, isn't it? Someone says a bank holiday tomorrow for.
So it is Veterans Day tomorrow.
Okay.
The stock market is open, futures markets are open, but the bond markets are closed. Yep.
Canada, U.S. It's the euro too, or French bank holiday, Canadian bank holiday, U.S. bank holiday. So we might not see as much volatility.
Does that mean we just grind up?
Does that mean we just grind? Well, no, I don't know. Just grind higher.
MJ says NASDAQ is at my level. It is not at my level. 710s was my level in NASDAQ. S&P getting closer.
Go sleep. Those were sell, sleep, and repeat days for gold. Last week. Man, I missed that volatility in gold, to be honest.
Man, those like.
Oh, there's that
insane
short playing.
Insane couple of weeks. Short playing in gold.
Mm-hmm.
Get back in it. Nice.
Yeah. All right, I gotta pull out all the tricks tonight, man. Crank the song up.
Cue the music.
Short this.
We're shorting something.
We gotta short this. Come on, Michael Burr. Well, he went. I don't think he'll short gold. Let's break it. Do I add to this now, chat? Do I add to this?
Break.
Is the question.
On the 35 break?
On the 35 break, do I add at 35s? If we can get there. Someone says no. And we're still
people saying no.
Such low volatility, to be honest. Like, that's usually like 50 ticks. That was 50 ticks like a week ago.
Right.
Someone says, I make great calls. I just got a TP sometime. I've been trying to. You seen me earlier on that NASDAQ short. I was like a half a tick or half a point away from my start taking profits, and it never did. It never did. This market doesn't let me TP here.
Where are you sure from?
Chicago Trader says, Dakota, are you out of your gold longs? No. I'm still long gold 10 minis from 4,000 in my personal account. So I'm loving it. I'm having
this
like...
This is just a hedge right now.
Yeah, no, it's not a hedge because this is a completely different account. This is a scalp, okay?
It was a joke. It was a joke.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but chat won't take it as a joke. So yeah, I've been long 10 minis on gold for like a week. Entry price 4,000. We're almost to 800 likes though. We're not.
We got it. We got a suggestion here, Dakota. Just start the stream an hour earlier because that Shanghai Open, the volatility starts an hour earlier.
I can't. I'm on daylight. I'm in the daylight saving zone, so that would be too big of a time change for me.
Yeah, and honestly, it looks like the volatility even started an hour before that today.
Yeah,
it looks like it. Yeah, I mean, if we look at the low of this move, that was 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Right when I thought I was gonna have a banger of a trade, man. It's just nothing.
I don't know how many banger trades I see right now. I think you actually, this is a good question for you, Dakota. Remember sometime last year, slow markets trades, especially when we were trading on another platform, you would set orders at a level and say, you know what, if we get down here, if we get to up here, usually like a stop order, OCO order, or things like that.
Yeah.
Do you still trade that way? And if you did, right, instead of looking for, hey, what can I get out of this price action right now? Is there a level that you see in these markets that you say, hey, I would want to interact here, regardless of what the level is?
Ooh, yeah, I kind of explain it when I go over like these higher time frames. I've traded less like that and more of what you see me doing now.
Yeah.
I think once the markets start to settle down, I will. It's been a lot harder because overnight we were just having like a tweet bomb or tariff and this. So this year's been particularly tough to hold trades overnight because of that reason, and just the way that I trade. But I'm not against it. I see some traders, some great traders, who make really good money doing just that. All right, gold shorts. Let's get a push a little bit lower. Let's get to these. Let's get to these lows, these 35s. Do me good. All right. Oh, there's 37s. 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 Let's go. All right. For the sake of TP, there's one take profit right there. There's a take profit. We'll hit TPs. There's a TP at 37. We'll hit another TP. We're taking profits here, chat.
Nice trade. Still holding those 35s. It's good out there. Can you give me insights on volume in gold, especially with open interest that came in last night? Let me take a look. Gold volume on the daily, the last 12 days in gold have been all below average volume in that consolidation that we've seen. Let's take a look here. Yeah, these are all just below average. Even today's, volume.
All right, Jay.
Was about half of the average. Nice trade.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna show them.
No, keep going.
They wanted to see my TP being hit, so we're showing them that a little bit. So it's starting to catch a little bit of momentum here. A little bit of momentum here. We hit those 36. I'm looking for a break at 36, and then they flush through into these lower 32s. But I'll take TPs all the way down.
It's another VWAP test here. 36s. Sell through that. I think a settlement test is in the cards here. Nice trade. See if we get some follow through VWAP.
Don't do it to me like the NASDAQ did. I have a TP at 35.1. We got to 35.2.
It is the music. The music's working.
It's the music.
The song is working.
Oh no! Don't do it to me like the NASDAQ did, okay? That's all I ask from gold. Short song is on replete right now. All right. No, just get used to it. Well, if it's not broke, don't fix it. All right, let's get back down to those. I got 35.1 for TP. It got to 35.2. Let's get. Markets just hate my take profits, man.
Does it hate your take profit or does it love VWAP?
Where's VWAP at?
Literally just bounce off at 36s.
36? Okay, well, maybe a little bit of both. This bounces off. I took some profits, okay. We haven't got a pivot for me to move my stop loss yet. Actually, right. All right, we gotta defend these 39s, or I'm out. There's that defend the 39s. I can move my stop loss. I don't trade VWAP. That's like, hey, you should put this indicator on your chart and trade off that. Some people use it and it's good, right, Jay? You use it, it's good.
Yeah.
I just don't have that part of my strategy.
There are times where I take it off my charts, where sometimes you just don't need something in your way. Just need to look at the clean price action. But yeah, I have it on my charts. Don't need to.
Repeat the song. This trade, let's get through all this. All right, flush through 51, 50, 35, 35s. All right, I'm gonna move a TP up there to 36 evens. I got plenty room to play with. There we go, filled. 12 left.
Nice trade.
Left. We almost 800 likes yet? We might not have time. Let's get it. This is in my live account.
What are we at there? Nice trade. 742 likes.
742, 743.
NASDAQ asking P did not get down to where I wanted it to, but that's all right. Nice bounce there.
Shout out to Obel, man. Obel's been watching for a while, if that's the comment.
Yeah.
Naked in a trade. Well, the charts are naked, and we're on a trade. That's all you get. Gold just not wanting to give up those 36s. Not even for a moment.
I feel like we saw this the last time I was on slow markets with you last week. We were looking for a sell and it tested VWAP 3 times, and on that third test, it did break. Where some of these bounces from this area are getting a little shallower, so maybe we'll see.
Maybe. All right. You know, third time's is a charm with this song.
You really just got it on repeat?
I got it now. Third time. We're playing this song for the third time.
Like,
you said third time's a charm to
retest. You didn't hear me the first time, Gold.
Third time.
You didn't hear me the first time.
Yeah. All right, let's get it now. Where we are, you said third time's a charm. We're retesting Let's get to these 36s.
Someone in the chat just keeps saying, "Don't fade the Wizard of Oz." Are we following the Golden Brick Road somewhere? What's going on? We're off to see the Wizard. The Wizard's at 41.20, I think, in gold.
All right, gold. Come on. We can do it. I'm just gonna peel one off right here. Peel another one off at these 36s.
How many are you still short?
12. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go. That's it. I mean that's all we could do.
Richard Harris saying 25.740s, just in parentheses. All right. Nasdaq is trading 25.746.
Song's just not working.
It is just holding there. I do think this breaks, but
yeah, I took another one off though, so just covering profits. If the market's not doing what I wanted to do, I don't mind covering a portion of it. I have my stop losses in the money, so worst case it's profit. The song's broke. Yeah, it's not this market. It's the song. The song's freaking broke. All right, I'm gonna bail. I'm out. I am out. That is it. I don't know how much I was on that trade, but I am negative 162. 162.
Not bad. Not bad. Nice out too, because it is just holding this VWAP. If it sells below that and it closes below that on a 3-minute, 5-minute, then a nice trade. But this is just holding pretty strong here. I did not take that micro Bitcoin short, just flat right now. Again, I'm not seeing anything that is like a clear trade. Sometimes, I talked to Coach Paul about this, sometimes being on air, we can just try to make a trade up. And I feel like that's what I might have been doing in micro Bitcoin. So I'm not going to take it. I do like the shorts, but.
Yep. I can't be too stubborn. Market just wasn't doing what I want. We tested it 3 times and we held these 36s. So I bailed. It held. I bailed. And that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote for that trade. So basically scratch so far for the session. Minus 162. No dinner money tonight. No dinner money tonight. But we are at 800 likes basically. At 800 likes. I'm going to go through a couple hashtag slow markets, and I'll review what we're doing likes for. I'll review my October statistics, my October stats. But in the meantime, John says, sorry, man, I caught that NQ long. Don't be sorry. There is good money to be made in both directions, no matter what time. So look at that. Traders were trading it up. I think this is when I was short the NASDAQ. Someone was long. Great work. Never be sorry. Just as long as you're following your own process. Like, that's all I care about. Here's another one.
All that matters at the end of the day. You should actually fade us or fade everyone. Fade anyone if your strategy disagrees with theirs.
Correct. Yep. Followed that short, still chipping away till XFA taco time, and maybe another trade comes up. XFA taco time. Okay. Okay. And now that we're at the 800 likes, let's go through it. It'd be a quick one. This would be a quick one. So here it is. I posted it on X. I tell traders, I love posting stuff, whether it's my personal, what I'm doing outside, boxing, fun, all that fun stuff. But here's my October stats. I went through October stats, how I'm trading, how I got to my live account. Now I'm a full-time trader, Coach Jay. I trade my own account outside of this. I'm trading the TopstepX account. I'm just trading. It's my full-time job. But here are my stats for October on top of what you already see when I'm doing here at Topstep. So total P&L for month of October, $669,000. My best day, on a single day, I made $360. I didn't trade every day, which was nice. You could zoom in, see this. Transparency above all. But yeah, there's my October stats. Now, why am I showing these, you may ask? Well, it's the same analysis. The same analysis that you see me where I went from Combine to XFA to my live account. It's the same analysis that you see me trading on here that I post on my socials that you see me do each and every single day during slow markets. So what you see here is the same analysis, because I get that question a lot. It's like, oh, well, you're trading on air on TopstepTV. What, you probably trade different when you're not on air. No, I trade exactly the same. Exactly the same. And I've posted proof. I've shown proof. I show up every night talking through this. It's the same analysis. You know how I start on the daily, and I zoom into an hourly chart, and then, I scalp and I day trade on this smaller time frame, which is a 5-minute and 100-tick chart. So that one is that one's for you. That one's for everybody who liked it. That's for you, McLovin. One of my biggest fans.
What I love is it's the same analysis, right? So a lot of times what happens is traders might see a big number on a screen, and it can be disheartening maybe a little bit, where it's like, oh man, how am I ever going to get to that amount? But you know that you're trading the same exact analysis, so it could fit any account.
Correct.
The nature of bigger P&Ls is a bigger account size, right? And of course, sometimes, especially in the personal, you're trading different assets and things like that. But it's based on the same technical analysis, which is what we try to teach, right? You can't, if you just, sometimes people want to see the number, right? Just show me how much money you made.
Yeah.
If you had to pick between the two, and you never streamed, you never did a YouTube video, but you just posted P&Ls, who does that help?
No
But you're sharing the way you did it, and then of course, executing it with the sizing the account that makes sense. So great stuff, man. And great out on that gold trade, because VWAP is a stone wall right now.
Yeah. That's
the Wizard of Oz was right.
Yeah, whoever that is. But yeah, no, that's the point. I was talking about it last night, and it's just like, when I'm up money, everything's just all smooth. It's all quiet. Chat loves it. Everything's going good. But as soon as they see a little bit of red on the screen, it's like people who haven't chatted for a while is like, oh, it was up and talking shit. And I'm just like, stop obsessing over the day-to-day P&L if you have a solid daily loss limit. The same process, and I proved it. I proved it 3 times, Coach Jay. When I first started Topstep to get into a live account, to make the #1 leaderboard, to withdrawing most of the account, losing it, getting back to a live account, made the top P&L leaderboard, withdrawing, almost $500,000, then struggling, then losing it, and then starting with 1 Combine into 1 XFA into 1 live account, using that same process. What you see me do on stream, like basics. Okay, $100 here, $200 there. And starting to increase size. A couple $100 here, a couple $100 there. Same exact process. And I was telling traders last night the same thing. I said, it's insane to me to be so fixated on someone else's, not even your own, right? Someone else's P&L, and not focus on like, okay, you know what? Maybe this guy is a pretty good trader, and he's helping traders. What is he doing, right? Can I interpret any of this and help my own journey and help myself become a better trader? Who cares if he's down $162? What is he doing that I'm struggling with? Or, is he answering these questions for free on YouTube? Is yourself, Coach Jay, and Hogue, and everybody that's on air is, answering questions like, hey, what's this? What's that? What's this? take it into consideration. It's free. It's free.
Yeah. And I want to give out, and we got to be conscious of it as well. I want to give it. Mr. Moni says, turn off the chat. We can't turn it off because there are a ton of people in the chat who, are very conducive to the conversation here and contribute a ton to the conversation. I want to give a shout out to all the traders that are in the chat, helping us have a healthy conversation, and all the ones that aren't even typing anything. And you're just here watching, learning, taking the information, and making it your own. The best way to learn something is either to watch, learn, take notes, or ask questions. And I know there are traders who are in the chat every day and are killing it in the markets and never saying a word, because it's about them being able to make money at the end of the day and go live their life off the charts. And that's ultimately why we continue to do this. So shout out to all of you.
Yeah, I think that was very eye-opening to me when we did that trader meetup here in Chicago.
Oh yeah, yep.
And every single person almost every single person, I'd say 9 out of the 10 people that I met was like, hey, I watch your slow markets every single night, and I've gotten to a live account, or I got into an XFA, but I've never chatted. I'm like, really? Because I ask, I'm like, hey, who are you? Because I don't recognize, like, it's funny because it's like you meet a random stranger, but they know a lot about you, and you know they're a random stranger to you. And I'm like, you've never chatted in the YouTube chat, but you've watched me every single night, because they just turn it on. They're trading themselves. They're taking notes, and they don't focus on any of that. And so that was very eye-opening to me, and very just like, it really is true. 1% of the audience are the ones that really do most of the talking.
Yeah. And shout out to the ones that talk too, because you make the show interesting for sure. Okay, let's take a look here. Anyone get short Bitcoin up there? I just don't really love any reward I'm seeing for any trade right now.
I almost took another short gold.
Did you?
On a megaphone pattern. Right here. These tick higher, tick higher, tick higher, and I was just a little hesitant right there. A little hesitant.
Baron is short micro Bitcoin right now. Is that true? Baron or Braden? I feel like I've never seen Baron trade micro Bitcoin. I'd be surprised.
You like short Bitcoin? I don't trade Bitcoin enough to say I would trade it.
I do, man. What I'm looking at here on the daily, and I'm not calling the high in Bitcoin or anything like that, but what we've seen on the daily, we're right at the 200 moving average on the daily. We rejected at the 20, which is right at that high. I could see Bitcoin in this range of this November 4th candle for a while. Yeah, Braden. Okay, I was about to say Baron trading Bitcoin now. I know he moved over to gold, but I get Braden makes sense. I could see just us staying in this range for a while. So we're at the upper extreme of this range. We just rejected off the 20 moving average. I could see it kind of falling right back into this range. About a 4% move to the downside would be the target. Just seems heavy.
Seems heavy. That gold short was print again. We're just kind of just range bound right now. So range bound trading is in the works. You placed a trade in Bitcoin, right?
Oh yeah, man. Every time that when Jack shared that Bitcoin wallet and that whale kept getting short, I just got short. After the third time, I think I got short with him. I was just like, whoa, if they're short with a couple $1 million, I can get short with a couple hundred on the line, right? A couple micros.
Follow the
ride
money.
The waves, ride the
waves. Yeah. And then when you lose, you're like, yeah, this guy lost 50 million. I
lost $50, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not too bad.
Yeah. We got a few more #slow markets. Made it to the office today, all 20 steps. I think that's a joke because you work from home, right? Not watching DBA concepts on the big screen. I don't get it. You're not watching me on the big screen? Or you are?
I think that was supposed to say now.
Now? Maybe now watching? It's gotta be now.
I think it's supposed to say now.
I think it's supposed to say now. Yeah. You posted it. post hashtag slow markets. Gold.
Are you trading tomorrow on fast markets?
I am. I will be on tomorrow on air, TopstepTV, tomorrow morning during fast markets. I'm tuning in kind of like the halfway mark, but Jacob trades with a Z, and then Aaron trades. My man Aaron. I don't think I'm on with him very often, but he trades gold during the London Open.
Yes, he does.
And he trades gold really well, much better than I do. So I always love chopping it up with him.
Yeah, shout out to Aaron. I'm curious what he's looking at in gold right now, if he's looking at it at all. No, the last time I was on with Aaron, he was looking to buy gold, and it was the right trade, ultimately. So, yeah, Jacob and Aaron for fast markets.
Yeah, me and Aaron have both been long bullish for the past week or so, and it paid tonight. Or it paid yesterday night. Let's just say that.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
All right, come on, gold. It just can't get any. It just doesn't go anywhere right now. We're just back and forth. I mean, it's a decent sized range still. Like, there's money to be made. It's just a range bound session, buy low, sell high type of trading session.
Yeah. All right. I got a question for you.
All right.
When do we see all-time highs in the equities?
What a question.
Is it before? Okay, let me look at the date.
All right. Let me pull out some higher
I'll ask a better question. Do we see all-time highs in the equities by next Monday?
Next Monday. Oh, man, that's a question.
All right, I had to put a time on it because we're going to see them eventually. But
yeah.
And also, it doesn't even really matter because we're going to trade with the markets that are in front of us. But when do we think we take out these all-time highs?
Damn, what kind of question is that, man? Okay. Now remember, we did the risk disclosure, so this isn't financial advice. Let's make sure we know
pure speculation here, and we're not going to trade off of this information because you got to, especially not with day trades, right? You got to trade day to day.
Yeah. So we have a lot that's going on, man. There's always a lot going on. Government reopening. We have inflation data coming out, CPI, PPI. We have, if government reopens, non-farm payroll. Maybe? Question mark. So
yeah,
right. We have like a flood of data that is going to be coming into these markets, and I think the ultimate question I think for me is, are we going to cut rates or not? Right? Is it going to be a quarter point or not? I know some of the conversation or the talk or verbiage from Powell and some other Fed speakers have been like, yeah, maybe not. Because I know when I look at the Fed fund tool, it was at like 90% almost. And now I think it dropped almost to like 60%. What's it at now? It's at 62%. So now it's more of a, I don't know if they're going to cut. It's not as, the market's not as confident that they're going to cut this next session.
Yeah.
So that is what I think is what's important for me looking into going into like the end of the year, right? Going into the end of the year because it's December. It's the December meeting, which is what? December 10th. So the question for me is, when will they
release the data?
All-time high. Yeah. They were going to release the data, right? And then is that going to be a big enough change for them to change their decision? Because we still have a lot. There's still a lot of data between now and December 10th, and their decision for things to change. We do have that gap that we made on Sunday down there.
We're seeing some selling coming in the equities here.
25,300s. I think it's going to be longer than what. I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be this week. I don't think it's
not
this week. No, I'm gonna.
There we go.
I'm a bull, but I don't think it's gonna be this week. I think very much we can have a little bit of a pullback. I know Braden on air during fast markets this morning was like, we're gonna go retest these lows. I don't think we're gonna just
I heard that. Yeah.
Dump and retest the lows. I mean, anything can happen, but I don't
Still
think we
looking
hit
bullish.
all-time highs this week. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Maybe
It was a fun question.
the end of the month. Maybe closer
of the
to the
month.
end of the month.
We put that bet on it before we went to Chicago. I think I said it wasn't going to make all-time highs. You said it was.
Yeah.
We shouldn't say that. We didn't make a bet. We had a friendly wager. We actually didn't transact any money on that information. Just a friendly wager. But yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. But no all-time highs this week. That's your vote. Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll say no all-time highs this week. Possibly no all-time highs this month.
Oh, this month. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
Is that a hot take though? Is it really?
I think so.
If we, I mean,
I don't know. I feel like Thanksgiving Day, the markets just slow grind and do just go up.
I mean, Michael Burry is saying that no more all-time highs for who knows how long. for two of the stocks, but I'd say that is a hot take. I'm, like I said, naturally bullish, but the path to get there seems a little bit choppy right now. Maybe we get more clarity. Prepare for a Santa rally. That's what I really want. I want preparation for a Santa rally going into the end of the year.
Here we go. Brandon has a question. Back to some technical stuff here, or account management, I guess. Question for you guys: the lockouts that come with a DLL or a trade limit, why is it 8 hours sometimes, then 19 hours other times? If you get stopped out an hour into the market being open, then you're going to be locked out until the following trading session, which is not the next day. It's not the next calendar day. It's 6 p.m. Eastern the next day. So if you get stopped out now on a daily loss limit, then your account is locked out until the following trading session, which starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So that is why it's important to know, if you are a trader, know your business hours, right? Know when trading works the best for you. If you know you make most of your money during the New York session, and maybe you don't trade really well during slow markets, maybe don't trade. Or if you want to come out and hang out and watch slow markets and watch how Dakota trades these markets, do it in a practice account, or an account that you don't have as much skin in the game, because there's an opportunity cost, right? Where if I know my best trading happens during the New York hours, but I know the markets are open, I got to scratch an itch to get a trade on, you could be costing yourself in opportunity, not just money, opportunity as well. So keep that in mind.
Yep. So like if you get locked out now, and then if you get locked out from an hour from now, the lockout times are going to be different. It's going to be exactly like Coach Jay said. 6 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central is when these markets open up again.
Central.
What is it?
6 Eastern,
5 p.m. Central. I went the wrong way. Yeah. Good call, man. Good call. It's been a day. It's been a day.
Dakota just went back to the future.
Back to the future. All right. It's been a good one. Enjoyed it. I've been having my ups and downs, but minus 120 or 162 for me tonight in the live account. I was down $600-700 at one point. Had that one winning trade. Looked like we was good. We had the, what do they call it? The bear by the horn, by the tail. I don't know, something. Looked like we were in a good trade, but gold just bounced. Any last words? For you before we end it?
Trade well, manage your risk. We'll see you all next time.
There we go. Thanks, man. And see you bright and early tomorrow morning. If not, tomorrow night for slow markets. Bye.